Yo, hello. Today I'm going to be showing you guys just how busted broken Gon is in Anime Vanguards. Even though Anime Vanguards just came out, a bunch of people are going for just getting mythics, and they're not actually really going for, I guess, good units, because I mean, a bunch of people don't even know what good units are. But Gon has got to be one of the best units in the game. Like, hands down by far. Gon's got to be one of the best units in the game. Just because of, I don't even know why this happens, but he has a certain, I guess, trait to him. And it's not even his passive, like how Sasuke has a passive to do 2% more damage with each consecutive attack on the same enemy. That passive sucks. Unless Sasuke is attacking the exact same enemy for just rounds, then it's not good. But Gon has a certain passive that just, I guess it's not written down or something, or Gon's currently broken right now, but it just makes Gon just busted, where he's pretty much better than even Secrets. Like, even Secrets can't really compare, just because of how good he is. I don't know what it is that makes him do this, though. But whatever it is, I'm gonna say, either needs to be fixed, or everybody is going to abuse it for the next, like, 2 or 3 updates. And one thing a lot of people might say is that Gon has no range, and so they're probably just gonna take him off their team immediately. But Gon, once he gets upgraded, actually has a pretty decent amount of range. But to actually start and show you guys, I'll show you guys next round. I'll start to show you guys next round. Just so that you guys can see just how busted Gon is. Let me make sure I can actually, I'll place a eye down right here. And we should be able to kill everything. But I'll go ahead and place a Gon. I'll place him right here at the edge of these speed wagons. And so Gon's passives are Friendly Hunter, damage plus 10% per unit in this unit's range. And Hunter's Patience, after 6 attacks have been performed, increase dodge chance by 100% until attacked. So pretty much he will dodge this beam from the statue. But also, the more units you have in his range, the more damage he will do. He has a super small range, 10 range. He's not even hitting the track. But if you fully upgrade him, even though I have Hunter on him, Hunter 1 on him, it gives him like 5% more range. He has around 29 range when you first get him. That's with a B range though, pretty sure. But so with his stats, he's got a 1.2k, which isn't terrible, but that's also because he's level 30. And if I place down some more of him in this same area, just to boost his damage even more to 1.48k. And he also costs around 15,000 to max. So he's pretty cheap to max. But once we get to, go ahead and break these. And then I'll place, I can't place any more Sasuke's. You'll better see how busted Gon actually is once we fight the boss. Because I think the boss will have enough HP so that you can actually see how good he is. I can't see the health. Okay, there we go. Okay, 28k, yeah, that's enough. So if I, let me make sure. So I have 2 Gons max. Let me max this one. I won't be able to max the other one. I'll be able to upgrade him quite a bit though. But pretty much, I'm not gonna sell my my speed car spot. If we wait for the statue to get around, we'll actually be able to see just how busted Gon actually is. So Gon with doing 1.48k with only a couple units around him. Like if I sell some of these units, he's currently doing 2.5k per hit with like a 4.9 SPA. So he's hitting for like 5k, pretty much doing, you know, super fast damage, super cheap too. 2,000 damage for him being like 15k to max and 5-second SPA with a pretty bad trait too, just a hunter trait. So I mean, he's just getting 5% more range. He's not getting some busted amount of range. And I'll go through it one more time just to show you guys. I'll try and get more units in this front area so you can actually see how good Gon is. I'll try and get like a Sasuke placed over here. But Gon, I honestly think Gon will outcompete units like Uneboed Ingress. Just because of how good he is. Like, obviously Sasuke on placement does, like, double to even triple Gon. But what makes Gon good is his, for some reason, 100% crit chance. So he will have, like, a 100% crit chance. And this works even better when there's actual, like, more people. If you have a full squad of 4 people, and you place down all of your units, like in the 20 range to 30 range that Gon has, you're going to get up to probably around maybe 4 to 5k. So every like 5 seconds, he's going to be doing like 8 to 10k damage. And that's at like level 20 to 30. If Gon is level 100 and you're doing this, he's going to be doing upwards of like maybe 20k a hit. But at the same time, you also have these secret units that are also doing a really high amount of damage. But Gon being a legendary that is cheap to place, cheap to max, he's really not bad compared to these secrets that are super low chance of you getting it and not really like early game. Gon early game, even if I place him now, he actually won't get the crit. Like, I'll place him next round, and if he attacks, 136, and he has 182. I'll let him attack again, so you can see this. Actually, I need to kill those. There we go. 182. Let's get one more attack in just to show you. Another 182. So he's getting around just his exact damage. He's not getting any like absurd damage that's like super crazy or anything like that. He's mainly just getting damage that's around his main damage. But now 1,700 I think was the number. Let's get one more. 1,748, and he's nowhere close to that damage. He's nowhere close, but the passive is just 10% more damage. And his damage is currently 1.09. And he's hitting for almost 2,000. That's not even max. If we max him, 2,426 at level 27 with Hunter. So without even having a super busted good trait on him, he gets a really good amount of damage. All of these units that I have placed are in his range, so he has a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60%. A 60% attack boost. So he's doing a super good amount of damage because the 2.426 is almost 1,000 damage more. So he's getting around 60% more than this damage, but that's just what makes him so busted. Is this 10% damage increase, because it pretty much guarantees him hitting a, I guess, crit every couple hits, without any like actual effort. You're hitting every couple hits, or not every couple seconds. You're hitting for around 2,000 to potentially even 10,000 if he's maxed. He just does so much damage compared to many other units. Compared to units like Sasuke, especially unevolved, he does so much damage, especially for being so cheap in a legendary. But let me max him out one more time just so you guys can see this. I also need him to attack the statues. Let me see if I can just place all of my units right around him. So I have every unit maxed out, placed. So now I'll just start upgrading him. I can upgrade 2 of them to max. Let's just look at the damage that he's going to be doing. Oh, let me sell 1.32k. We're chilling. We can actually look at this now. 3,000 damage, 3,790. So, Gon being level 27, maxed out, with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's got around 140% damage increase. So, he's going to be hitting for almost 4k consistently at level 30. And you're also going to get another unit, so he's probably going to hit for even more depending on what unit it is. So Gon honestly should be a guaranteed unit on your team just because of how busted he is with that passive where he gets 10% more damage per unit in his radius. And I mean, the dodge is okay. It's not an amazing dodge, but it's an okay dodge. But that pretty much gets you a guaranteed win on almost anything because of how high his damage is for being a legendary at such a low level with having almost no grind to it. But that's about it. I just wanted to tell you guys that just because it's busted. I don't think it's going to get nerfed because I think Gon was most likely the unit who they used so much time to fix his passives and get his passives worked out and done. So I think most likely they will keep Gon as it is, but they're probably going to try and hide the fact that Gon is one of the most busted units in the game. I think they're mostly going to keep it at a quiet thing. I don't think they're gonna really try and let many people know that Gon's so busted. Yeah, I'm guessing if you have him at level 100, that he's probably going to do upwards of 10k a hit. I don't know how the levels will scale up to 100, but he might do around 10k a hit, which is just so good. Especially for having 4 of them with like a 5-second SPA. If you get a good trade on him, like Monarch, which I think quadruples your damage, you could be hitting up to 40k a hit. With like maybe a 4-second SPA. So like a 4-second SPA hitting for 40k a hit. Like that's just busted good. I mean, that's just one of the best things you can get in the game, hands down, guaranteed. It's just so good. But yeah, that's it for now. I'll keep you guys updated because Anime Vanguards finally came out, so I have something to produce content on. So I want to keep making these videos because I would actually really like for my full-time job to be creating content and talking to you guys, because I think it'd be pretty enjoyable. Just because, I don't know, it seems fun. But yeah, I want to keep you guys up to date as much as I can, tell you guys all that I can about Anime Vanguards that I do learn and find out that might not be known too much. But yeah, that'll be it for now, and I'll be seeing you guys.